And we are live. What's going on, everybody? It's your favorite truck driver in the whole wide world, Bitcoin Ben, here for the daily. What in the hell is going on in this world? Including, today we're going to talk about cryptos. We're going to talk about the Federal Reserve. We're going to talk about the stock market, and we're going to talk about Russia. Just a little FYI on Russia. Russia doesn't want to invade anybody. You know how much land Russia has? Do you know how large Russia is? You can literally take the rest of Europe and put it inside Russia, and Russia would still have enough land to fit America in there. That's how large Russia is. Exactly. It's, look, right here. It's 11 time zones. 11. Putin, it takes him 2 days. 2 days to basically fly across Russia. If he went from one end to the other, Russia wide goes across almost the whole half of the earth. Remember, 11 time zones. There are 24 time zones on the earth. They've got 11 of them. Russia wants war like I want hemorrhoids. No. This is all made up. They know their system's collapsing. They know that America is this close to really hitting some shortages, right? We know that the oil price is this close to hitting 100. Do you know what happens when the price of oil hits 100? It's off to the races, folks. It will hit 100, then it will hit 110, then it will hit 120. Because there's no peg to reality. See, the Biden regime knows they're gonna have to have price controls. Anybody remember the 1970s? This week, I'm gonna bring on Patrick, because let's see, in the 1970s, Patrick was about 45 years old. So he remembers it very, very well. No, actually, he doesn't. But the point is, they're going to have price controls. They're going to have rationing. They're going to have all this shit. And the reason they're going to have it, let me share a screen real quick with you. If you haven't seen this on Twitter yet, you will, or you should. Check out this clip. All right. This is the Federal Reserve President of Kansas City. Outlines the U.S. dollar is a fiat fraud based on confidence and mass illusion. And this is John, John Stewart, just recognizing what we got going on here. How old would you say John is? John's probably what, maybe 60? Listen to this and tell me that John Stewart isn't going to start buying Bitcoin. Listen up.
How much currency that has been sort of created out of thin air has been added into this economy through the Fed? What would you put as a figure? Would it be 6 trillion? Is that too much?
It would be 6 trillion in terms of deposits with the banks and currency. Be 6 to 7 trillion.
Okay. That they're just injecting into it sort of out of nothing.
Out of nothing. They're the central bank of the United States. Now,
oh my
think about
God.
it. It's just another form of government debt. Am I making sense?
It makes sense in the make-believe world of Conjuring. Like there is a certain part of this that all feels like a mirage to some extent. Do you know what I mean? It all seems sort of fake.
Well, it's a fiduciary system. It's all faith-based. Right?
Oh my Lord.
Yes, you got to have confidence in that currency, in that dollar, because there's nothing backing. There's no gold backing it.
So it's in some ways it's a mass delusion.
Well,
How much currency that has been sort of created out of thin air has been added into this economy through the Fed? What would you put as a figure? Would it be 6 trillion? Is that too much?
it would be 6 trillion in terms of deposits with the banks and currency. Be 6 to 7 trillion.
Okay. That they're just injecting into it sort of out of nothing.
Out of nothing. They're the central bank of the United States. Now,
oh my
think about
God.
it. It's just another form of government debt. Am I making sense?
It makes sense in the make-believe world of Conjuring. Like there is a certain part of this that all feels like a mirage to some extent. Do you know what I mean? It all seems sort of fake.
Well, it's a fiduciary system. It's all faith-based. Right?
Oh my Lord.
Yes, you got to have confidence in that currency, in that dollar, because there's nothing backing. There's no gold backing it.
So it's in some ways it's a mass delusion.
Well,
so in some ways, It's a mass delusion. Yeah, it is. I've always said on my show from the get-go, currency is an illusion that we all share. It's very simple when you do this. All right? This is a $1 bill. This is a $5 bill. What's the difference between a $1 bill and a $5 bill? The ink. The artwork. The illusion. This is just a piece of paper. This is just a piece of paper too. Why isn't this also worth money? Why isn't this also worth money? It's the illusion that's on it. That's the world we're living in. We're living in a world where our money is an illusion, right? We're living in a world, especially right now, we're living in a world where nothing has any real value. You cannot, there is no price discovery. You look at the markets right now. You look at the New York stock market. You look at the European markets. They're all going down. They're going down, and they're going down hard. Just because people at a bank are saying we are no longer going to purchase equities. That shows you right there that the only thing that has propped up this market is the Federal Reserve. The only ones holding up the world economy is the Federal Reserve System. Over in Europe, they're in negative rates. Negative. Right now, the American Federal Reserve is their interest rate is between 0 and 0.25. Think about that. Think about that. We live in a world where money literally has no cost. How can you value something that has no cost? The only reason that this is worth $1 and this is worth $5 is because we all agree. Yeah, that's worth about $1. But as we go along, do you value your cryptos more than you value this? If 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 you and I were hanging out and I said, hey, sell me $1 worth of Bitcoin, would you? Now, you might do it as a favor, but if some stranger, if you were alone, would you hop on an exchange and change out of a Bitcoin into this? No, nobody wants the fiat anymore. They printed up so much of it that it's not worth anything anymore. Look at the price of freaking cryptocurrencies. Anybody who says that right, the Bitcoin right now is at 44,233 of these. 11 years ago, for one of these, you could get 4 of the Bitcoin. They were a quarter each 11 years ago. Now it literally takes 44,000 of these to get 1 friggin' Bitcoin. If that is not hyperinflation, I don't know what is. That shows you the momentum of the Bitcoin. That shows you the momentum of cryptocurrencies. And that shows you the shift of the attention of humans. We are shifting our attention to where a digital currency is worth 44,000 of these. Oh, I agree. We haven't seen the hyper part yet. Oh no, I agree with you there. We've seen some hyperinflation in Bitcoin, but that's only because the people who are buying the Bitcoin are buying it for hyperinflation. Right? If your house is on fire and somebody's selling you a fire hose, you don't care what the price of that fire hose is. That's the Bitcoin. That's what cryptocurrencies are. They are the fire hose while we are surrounded by fires of inflation. That's why the Bitcoin and cryptos are going up while the stock market and the equities are going down. All right? You're absolutely right. We are about to experience a Venezuela event. I completely agree. I completely agree. We're in services. I don't think people understand. And this is going to get worse and worse, folks. In my neighborhood, trash collection is not good right now. The reason why is not enough employees to pick up the trash. We're in an employment drought. There aren't enough people willing to work at the wages they're willing to pay for a lot of these jobs. Please hit like and subscribe. And yes, I'm wearing a shirt with a spider on it. I don't, I think I got this at Costco. I've seen a few friends wearing them and they look warm. So I grabbed one. It actually is a pretty warm shirt. Thank you for smashing the likes and subscribes. See, the cryptos, my friends, I have been talking to several people in the crypto industry. One of them in New York, the other in Texas. They are beside themselves, worried about this economy. They know what we know. They know what Jon Stewart just learned. They know this is all an illusion. And they know the shit is about to hit the fan. There was a video that went viral last week or or maybe this weekend. It was an ex-executive at BlackRock. And he basically said, yeah, this is it. We're done for. This world economy is done for. If you aren't into cryptos, you will be. If you aren't into silver, you will be. If you're not into, and this is moving more and more into the grocery store. Last week and part of this week, my wife, she couldn't find bread. Let me say that again. She couldn't find bread at our local grocery store. The price of everything has shot up. I don't remember what she told me she actually bought a while back, but the price had tripled in like yeah. And this entire process seems to be speeding up. Yes. Now, you guys, uh, I'm going to run an ad from our sponsor, CALIX. But I want you guys to understand something. As we go along, as we move along, this laptop that you get from CALIX is going to be your savior. This laptop is going to hold your most valuable, appreciating assets that you own. Your crypto portfolio is going to skyrocket. That's what it was. That's what it was. Thank you, Greenheart54. Bread went from, my wife was actually paying, I think she said like $1.95 to almost $5 for a loaf of bread. And we ain't talking the fancy bread. We ain't talking the bread that's like all fan. We're talking bread. We're talking peanut butter and jelly grade bread here. This is not nice Italian dinner bread. This is literally peanut butter and jelly style bread. Yeah, hey, right there with you, Phil C. Yeah, bread used to be $1.99 a loaf. That was 4 weeks ago. That was 4 weeks ago that bread was $1.99. Now it's almost $5. The price of oil will hit $100 a barrel. And once it hits $100 a barrel, we are off to the races, my friends. Now, as I said, I'm going to play the ad for the CALIX Solutions laptop. I want you to understand this laptop is going to hold your lifeboat. Your crypto portfolio is going to skyrocket. Do not let the criminals get your cryptos because you're using a corrupted laptop. I don't care if you're using Ledger, Trezor, whatever wallet is on your phone, any of that. If you don't have a crypto-only laptop, it isn't if you're going to get hacked. It's when. Has anybody noticed some of the texts that they've been receiving lately? Hey, such and such has got you $100 gift card. Just click the link. No. All right, let's play the ad real quick.
Are you buying and selling cryptos on the same laptop that you're using to browse the internet, read your email, and visit social media sites? If so, you're exposing your cryptos to theft. Whenever you're online, you're at risk of getting hacked and having your identity stolen. How would you feel if someone stole all of your cryptos? What would that do to your finances? Guard your cryptos with a safe and secure laptop from CALIX Solutions. Each laptop is set up just for you and your cryptos, and then we walk you through exactly how it works. Don't risk the security of your cryptos. Order a crypto laptop from CALIX Solutions now to secure your crypto future. Learn more at calixsolutions.io.
Welcome back. Now, I just cranked up the Fiat leak website. I'm going to let it get rolling for a few minutes. And we're going to watch it. And we're going to see the levels, the volumes of people that are buying Bitcoin. We're going to see what countries are buying Bitcoin. I can't remember the name of the country. Chat, help me out. What's the name of the country that just announced yesterday or the day before that they are going to devalue their currency 93%? Was it Argentina? No, it was some place else. I can't remember the name of the country, but 93%. So what they're going to do is they are going to take all of the foreign currency, all of the foreign currency that is inside the banks in their country, and they're going to convert all that foreign currency into their local currency. Oh, yep. Thank you. Lebanon. Thank you. Thank you, Daddy-o. Lebanon is literally going into the bank accounts of their citizens, and they are taking any US dollars or any euros, any outside currency, and they are going to convert that, use their citizens' money to buy their local currency. You know how crazy that is? That's some Weimar Republic shit right there. That is full panic. You know how long that lasts? You know how long that's going to keep their currency propped up? Not long. Maybe 3 weeks. Have you listened to the latest couple videos from our friend Cliff High? If you have not, check him out on BitChute. In fact, I'll put links to his videos on my Patreon channel. So if you want to join my Patreon channel, it's only $5. Join my Patreon channel, and I'll put those links in there. All right. Lebanon, percentage-wise, has the highest number of Christians. As a matter of fact, their government is supposed to have a Christian-based political party to represent. Oh, I thought you were actually. I don't know what that has to do with their currency, but I don't care if they're Christian, Jewish, Muslim. I don't care about anything about that. What I care about is they are robbing their citizens. And us here in America, you don't think they're going to do that to us? They did it in the 1930s with gold. My friends, we're in a very, very strange place. We have Hitler up in Canada. We have Joe friggin' Biden, which he's not even here mentally. And whoever's running Joe Biden, we have all over the world. There's no place to run. Did anybody here, and please do not take my word for this, look it up, right? Look it up. Joe Biden, just a week ago, said that what was going on with Russia was the beginning of a world war. Did anybody hear any of that on the news? Did the news of the evening come out and say Joe Biden says conflict with Russia is the beginning of a world war? I bet not. You know why? Because he slipped up, right? He slipped up. He wasn't supposed to tell the truth. He was supposed to put it all on Putin. If Pooty Poot invades, then we're going to have to react. Well, Pooty Poot has already said, I'm not going to invade there. The reason Pooty Poot has troops at the border is because NATO ramped up their troops. And Pooty Poot is not going to sit there and go, oh, NATO's got a few 100,000 people and sending more to my southern border at a weak spot. Oh, I guarantee it. I guarantee Russia is looking at Bitcoin hardcore. Russia actually basically, Putin or their finance minister, one of them, basically said, we're not worried about your sanctions. Why wouldn't the Russian government be worried about sanctions against them? That means they can't use the SWIFT system anymore. Why would they not be worried about it anymore? You know why? Cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin. My friends, 2022 is going to be the year of adoption for countries. 2022 is going to show countries the way out. Now, the American government, just like back in the late 80s, early 90s, well, you can't escape the dollar. We can't let you do that. Well, that's where it's going, folks. Everybody's escaping the dollar. Let me share a screen real quick. Everybody is evacuating the dollar. You see every one of these little Bitcoins here? That is escaping the dollar. That is running from the dollar. That's all of these countries running from the dollar. Get ready, folks. I'm not here to freak you out. I'm not here to do anything except warn you historically. And tomorrow I have an episode in the evening at 6 o'clock on my Patreon channel. You will want to join the Patreon channel tomorrow night because we're going to go through this historically. World War I, World War II, and now, well, we've already had World War III, but most people don't know it. This is World War IV. All right? We're in deep shit, folks. Let's get a word from the sponsor.
Are you buying and selling cryptos on the same laptop that you're using to browse the internet, read your email, and visit social media sites? If so, you're exposing your cryptos to theft. Whenever you're online, you're at risk of getting hacked and having your identity stolen. How would you feel if someone stole all of your cryptos? What would that do to your finances? Guard your cryptos with a safe and secure laptop from CALIX Solutions. Each laptop is set up just for you and your cryptos, and then we walk you through exactly how it works. Don't risk the security of your cryptos. Order a crypto laptop from CALIX Solutions now to secure your crypto future. Learn more at calixsolutions.io.
As we go along, folks, the price of the Bitcoin right now is 44,274. It's up 4.46%. All this news with Russia, the markets are tanking. We are, Patrick, would you say what's the world looking like right now? Do you think it's it's a safe place, very, not crazy. How's your view on Russia?
I think Russia's pretty sane in all of this, to be honest with you. I don't think that they're saber rattling, but that's because they have the threat of NATO on their doorstep. I think the only ones that are chomping at the bit here are the United States.
Yeah, exactly.
Russia's playing a centuries old game. This has gone on forever, and Putin is a chess player, and Biden can barely play checkers.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
do you see a repeat of the 1970s where we'll have oil shortage, bread shortage?
Yeah, I think we're going to see that coming. Oil. He's virtually handed the keys to oil production to anybody but us. And being that we're a petrol economy, he has painted us into a corner of being bent over on a regular basis.
Yep.
And he wonders why we got this shit show going on here.
Yeah.
Oh, mumbles.
Exactly. If you didn't see this coming, one of the first things that Joe Biden did when he got in office was shut down any pipeline, or there was a pipeline, and he shut it down. You cannot run America without oil. It doesn't work. You've got to have oil. And he has been killing us with oil. My friends, all right, I need you to do two things, actually three things, real quick. You know what I'm saying? All right? Number one, I want you to go over here, all right? If you already have a crypto laptop, awesome. Good job. If you do not have a crypto laptop, you come over here, you order your laptop today. But if you have not signed up for our CALIX affiliate program, your friends are going to need these laptops more than ever. And then join the Patreon, because we are going to talk about some serious stuff tomorrow and tomorrow night. You're going to want to watch it. It is going to be educate. It's going to be, what do I need to buy right now? What do I need at my house? Water, food. What kind of food? Should I go down to the gas station, get a couple of cans of fuel, throw them in your garage? Yes. And I want you guys in that chat room tomorrow night throwing out ideas. I know a couple of you are some damn good preppers. So please, all right, I gotta go. I got a ton of stuff. I gotta go find some bread. No, my wife found bread is just $5 a damn loaf. Everybody, have a great day. I love you. I miss you. I will see you tomorrow. And for Christ's sake, do I have to pee? Love you guys. Bye-bye.